When did the pick-me kid finally get exposed? Her name was Savannah, and she was the queen of playing the victim. She wasn't popular, but she made sure everyone knew she could have been, if only people weren't so cruel to her. Every week she'd find a new person to accuse of making her life a living hell. One week it was her lab partner who mocked her weight. The next it was the theater kids who bullied her for being too talented. Even the vice principal once got dragged into it because he ignored her tears after a pep rally. The weird part? No one ever saw any of this happen, but Savannah made noise. She cried loudly in the hallways, wrote long emotional posts on the school forum, and once even emailed the entire faculty about the toxic culture of targeted hatred she experienced daily. Teachers bent over backwards for her. She got deadline extensions, free counseling sessions, and an emotional support pass that let her skip gym, assemblies, even group projects. If anyone dared to question her version of events, they were labeled insensitive, or worse. One teacher even got written up for disregarding a student's trauma. Thing is, students weren't buying it. Most of us had been to school with Savannah for years and never saw her get bullied, ever. In fact, she was kind of the one who made other people feel small, passive-aggressive digs, spreading half-truths, twisting normal conversations into sob stories where she was always the victim. But things didn't blow up until she targeted Kendall. Kendall was quiet, straight-A student, captain of the robotics team, walked with a cane because of a neurological condition. She wasn't flashy, didn't gossip, didn't post much online. Everyone knew Kendall was dealing with real medical issues and kept her head down. Savannah decided that Kendall was part of the problem. One morning, she claimed Kendall made a joke about her faking depression for clout during computer science. She stormed out of class, crying, and reported Kendall for ableism and harassment. Kendall was stunned. She said she hadn't even spoken to Savannah that day. Didn't matter. The school launched a full investigation. Kendall was removed from her leadership position, put on academic probation, and told she couldn't represent the school in competitions until the issue was resolved. Kendall didn't cry. She just got quiet. Her friends did the opposite. That's when a girl named Tessa stepped in. She'd been friends with both girls and had receipts. She showed administrators months of texts from Savannah boasting about how easy it was to manipulate staff. In one, Savannah literally typed, "I just have to tear up in front of Mrs. Claymore, and I get whatever I want." Another one said, "No one likes Kendall anyway. I'll say she made fun of my scars or something. No way they'll side with a robot girl over me." It was damning. The school pulled Savannah into a disciplinary hearing. She tried to claim the messages were fake and that Tessa had edited them out of jealousy. But digital forensics doesn't lie. The timestamps, metadata, and backups showed it all came from her phone. When they started checking in with students who had bullied Savannah in the past, a pattern emerged. None of her claims ever had witnesses, and most of the accused were quiet, well-behaved students. The school realized she'd been weaponizing fake trauma to destroy reputations and gain sympathy. She was suspended immediately. Further investigation revealed she'd submitted 3 false reports to the state's education board, one of which had nearly gotten a teacher fired. Her emotional support pass was revoked, and she was ordered to attend counseling for manipulative behavior and falsifying harassment claims. Eventually, she transferred to a different school. Kendall was cleared of all accusations. The school issued a public apology and reinstated her to the robotics team. At her first competition back, the entire team wore shirts that read, "Truth doesn't cry louder, it just waits longer."